And I was like, yeah, this poetry thing is gonna work out. And so I decided to be a poet, a full-time poet. That was going to be my job, and I moved to a place called Arlington, Virginia, still trying to reach for this poetic dream that I had to make a living, to provide for my family by making words dance on the page.
My name is Rashawn Edwards. My book is about a camel that's got swept away in a sandstorm and ends up in the Smithsonian Zoo. And he's lonely and doesn't have any friends, and he wants to get back home to his family. And he stumbles upon a hippo named Tunchi and becomes friends with him. And within his time of being at the zoo, he becomes friends with all the zoo animals, and he feels welcome and at home with all the animals. And then he feels like he's at home, and then there's a talent show that comes along. And Larry, he shows his talent of rapping. And that's when all the zoo animals, they discover that he has that talent, and they want him to stay at the zoo and become part of the family.
And so I began a career where not only was I writing poetry, but I was going into schools and sharing this poetry. And for the next 15 years, this became my life. Writing poetry, sharing poetry, getting to know young people, connecting with them through the power of literature and language.
The name of my book is Flutterbugs, the story of Spice and Cabbage. My book is about these two caterpillars that start off as friends, but then when they realize that one is a butterfly and one is a moth, their friendship somewhat drifts apart, and then they cross each other's path along the story, and they still realize that even though society treats them differently from one another because butterflies get treated better and moths don't, that they should still continue the friendship. And they decide that even though they know that they want everyone else to know that, so they decide to come together and to show each other that even though they're different on the outside, that they're the same in the inside.
I knew that I was going to reach for something and nothing was going to get in the way. And so I said yes to myself and decided to publish the book myself, which is why this is so incredible to be here tonight, to see these young people not only writing, but having the opportunity to see their words come to life.
The name of my book is The Blue Spark. This book is about two superheroes and villains. One is a superhero, one is a villain. And the superhero wants to help the villain become a superhero. And they had to overcome difficult tasks for the villain to become a superhero. And he learned from his mistakes and became a better person.
I can stand here and tell you these measure up with anything you will find in the store. These are legitimately great stories written by teenagers, and not only is it cool when they get to go out into the community and read them, but it's really cool, and I encourage you all to do this tonight, when you flip to the back of the books and see the author bios. Because watching what the kids do when they see who wrote the books is almost as powerful as how much they like the stories.
And I'm so happy to be here to just help remind these young people and to sort of offer even more encouragement to the staff and to Mark and to Reach that you just got to say yes. Nothing is impossible if you just say yes. But if you're committed to that dream, if you're committed to that purpose, then yes, one day you may find yourself at the Pepco Artists Gallery, and you may have written a book, and you may have a book about to be unveiled, and your life will never be the same, because you will then be able to inspire and inform others much like Reach has inspired you.